So we're going to be going over the hinge movement. Now this is a movement pattern which is going to keep you protected in quite a lot of exercises, especially ones where we're going to be trying to lift heavier weights. The hinge movement is there to protect your lower back, and done correctly it will mean that you're doing things efficiently with a strong core and working on your posterior chain, which is really important in a lot of exercises, and your general core strength. Now the pattern itself is going to be used in Romanian deadlifts and bent over rows, but you will also find that it's useful to learn it so that you can kind of see the difference between this and a squat as well. Now the first thing we're going to go over is actually why we're doing this pattern. So if you do a bent over row or a Romanian deadlift, the first instance that most people go into is just to bend over there, take the weight, or if I go with the weight here, take the weight here, up, and then they just go into position there. Now the problem with this is you've now got a flexed spine, which means that your actual vertebrae in the spine is under a lot of pressure and not protected by the muscles around it. To have this protected, the hinge movement has to come in efficiently. So the hinge movement looks like so. Knees soft, shoulders back, bum pushed out, and then keeping everything really tight, like I've just said. Coming down, you should feel your hamstring stretch, your chest should be up, your shoulder blades should be tight, and the weight should not be any further away than just about in front of your knees maximum. Okay? Coming up, you need to keep that neutral spine and take it up through your knees. Now, the way that we can cue this to make it simple for somebody to understand without actually being there to show you is if you take a small kettlebell weighing just about 4 to 6 kilograms and place it behind your back, or you can even literally do this with no weights at all. First thing I want you to do is to squeeze your shoulders back as much as you can. You should feel a pinching in the middle of your shoulder blades, or just here, right in the centre. Okay? Squeeze back, knees soft. Your feet can be a little bit wider than hip width, it doesn't really matter too much. You can go wide, you can go closer in. So knees soften but not bent, so you're not squatting down. There, and then whilst keeping that shoulder blade tightness, like you've got a bean squeezed into the back of your shoulder blades, push your bum onto the hands and keep pushing the kettlebell away with your bum. Okay, you should feel that now into your hamstrings. Your shoulder blades should still be tight, so you can see my shoulder blades above my chest, and then I drive through with my hips and straighten up at the top. Okay, again, shoulder blades tight, knees soft, push my bum back towards the back of the room, keep pushing the kettlebell away, hamstrings are stretched, shoulder blades are tight, and then I come up through my hips and drive through. So the movement is quite literally hips going back as far as they can, and hips going forward as far as they can. Now, if you're going to put this into perspective of a stiff leg deadlift or a Romanian deadlift, you want the weight to be no further than just in front of your ankles. You should not be in front of your feet at all. Okay? Pick the weight up with the squat form. So squat compared to hinge. Squat is going through your knees, keeping your chest high, head should be up looking forwards. Hinge, hips higher, bum push back further, and head should be facing the floor. So squatting, bringing up. Now the cue that I'm going to give you for this one is to bring your shoulder blades back, but also squeeze the back of your armpits. Okay, squeeze the back of your armpits really tightly. Keep that tightness in your upper arms, but the arms should be straight as you come down. Then pushing the hips back, knees soft, keeping that tightness in my armpits and shoulder blades, stretching my hamstrings, hips stay high, neck stays down, and then up. Through, rather than they're bending over, no tightness in the back, and then squeezing up. That's just your lower back working. A good way of getting this right is to bring a foam roller or another kettlebell in front of your feet and just have it at the edge of your legs. Okay, from there, shoulder blades tighten, squeeze the back of your armpits, knees soften, push the hips back, and the kettlebell should stay behind the foam roller at all times. Even if it was to go out here, I'm still okay. I'm still tight enough to stay protected. Okay? But realistically, you want to be as tight as possible. So again, tighten up, hips go back as far as they can go, keep pushing them back, keep pushing them back. You may find that you can only go to here, that's fine, we all have different lengths of hamstrings, and then driving up again. Okay? For a bent over row, we want the same position, so again, just laying yourself down, That should be just in front of your knees, because if you've got a bar as well, your knees be in front of your knees. The hamstrings should feel tight, and then growing up in towards your stomach area and back, keeping those armpits nice and tight, squeeze. Okay? So that's the hinge movement. It's just about protecting your lower back, keeping your chest up, keeping your spine neutral, and not allowing your back and spine to flex and be unprotected.